Hey guys, George here. Welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. Today we're going to be opening up some black and white. Obviously, we got our Reshiram and Zekrom. And we've been using this Gardevoir to represent Mega Evolution. So we're going to be doing some Mega Evolution openings. We got 6 bundles. And then we have our packs here already loose for black and white. We got 6 black right here. And then we have 6 white here. We have 3 of each, so that each one has for the bundle. Gonna go head to head, go up against each other, see what we get. And these from black and white are all from Victini boxes, so we're gonna see how those turn out, but make sure to stick around and see what we get. So we're gonna go ahead and start, obviously, with black and white. Our first 6 packs of white. Then we're going to do our other 6 of Mega, and then switch vice versa with black, and then Mega again. So whatever we end up getting here. Again, here with this one, we could do the God Pack. So I'm just going to go through these really quick in the sense where I just go to the top, don't see anything. Then we just go straight to the back and see how that would have turned out. But nothing in that one. So that's how it's going to be going for the black and white ones. Just going to go straight and see how that turns out. Get our code. And then check out if we get anything with, again, these types of energies make it seem like you might get something, but it's not always assured that you will. So when that energy pops up, I pay a little closer attention in that sense, but other than that, nothing else big to do there. Again, here with black and white, we're going to be going through them, so we don't have to worry about it that much. There's our trick. Is gonna do the triple, but we don't need that because we got our Lillipup and our Gothittle, which at this point, not seeing Pokeballs is weird, but that does happen here with black and white. You get Pokeballs or Master Balls, and sometimes you don't get them. So whenever I don't see that in the shiny, we're starting with a Lillipup. Very good illustration rare to start us off. Cute one at that. So he's just gonna go straight to the sleeve and on the throne right there. Little cute doggy getting a hat or stealing a hat from his owner. Looks like he was playing with the shoes and the ball as well. So I'm just gonna put that to the side and keep going here with white and then Mega Evolution to see how that one shows up, if it shows up in comparison to these guys. Obviously, these are all Victini boxes. With the other ones, they're bundles. So we've kind of had some luck with bundles, usually in other sets. So we're going to see how this set turns out. Opening some bundles of black and white, or opening some bundles of Mega Evolution. So I'm going to go here with our first Pokeball, which is the Bengal, and our EX of Bouffalant. And that's how that first one goes. Continuing with the Mega Evolutions, here are our bundles. So here in the bundles, we don't have to worry about the trick. There's no God Packs here, so we're just going to get the 3 and go to the next one. With our Toxicroak, Miltank, and Steelix, and that's how we're going to be doing that for Mega Evolution. Nothing different there in that sense. It's a nice little one that we can do our triple trick. Makes it go a little faster, even though with black and white, it does slow us down a little bit in that sense. But other than that, everything stays the same. Mega Latios, or Mega Latios EX right there. That's actually, I think, the one we see the least in comparison to everything else. I don't know why, but that's how it ends up happening. Mega Latios does get shown the least there. At least from what we've opened, it's the one I've seen the least. Our Ninja's gonna continue there as our first illustration rare, which this guy has also gone up at that point. When we started first opening, he was pretty low, and now at this point I think he is kind of up in the 10s or something. You guys will see when I show you on the screen, but illustration rares, always nice to see them either way. If they're worth or not, as long as they're not ugly, that's fine. Just like in Surging Sparks, there are some ugly ass fish there, which is obviously Bruxish and Stunfisk. Other than that, pretty much all of them are nice looking illustration rares. But an EX and illustration rare, which would be the same so far compared to our black and white, just that we have a Pokeball there at that one. Now let's see with this last one here if we get another little interesting card, or it was just 2 hits there in the bundle with these 3 being our last ones. We got Ninetales, Grafai, and Raikou. So just Latias and our Ninjask. Now let's do some Black Bolts. The one that we've had, I think, the least luck with at this point. There's only a few cards missing now from the Master Set. I think they're all just Pokeballs and Master Balls. Don't think we're missing anything pretty big at this point. But still, we haven't pulled a God Pack here from Black Bolt. We've done it already with White, and we've done it twice. Now, it's going to be a nice little interesting thing to see if we could end up with a Black Bolt God Pack after already having the White Flare ones have them. But those two, I'm just going to go put them to the side and sleeve them up so they can get sleeved off camera, or I'll sleeve them later and then put them in the background. Because again, I'm just doing some time saving there for you guys. Make this video a little shorter. Probably could make it even shorter if I don't show obviously the packs that have no hits, but that would just be pretty produced. Oh, Darumaka. Nice little intro there with that. Gonna have that one sleeved up. And the other one of the Pokeball, I'm just going to put it there to the side. But Darumaka will be switching out with our Lillipup to change out the throne there. That's how we're going to be switching those guys. Same rarity, taking the spot. Even though maybe we won't like it. Some of them are kind of ugly in the sense, but we're missing from Black. From White Flare, we're missing Zoroark and Terrakion as our illustration rares. And that's just it. That's it. So, in White Flare is the ones we're going to be looking for cards. Not here in Black Bolt. But other than those two, anything else that comes out, a nice little extra. But we're still missing that Terrakion and that Zoroark. Been the hardest illustration rares to get. And a lot of Pokeballs and Master Balls. So, as we go there, if we see any that we're missing, nice intro there for Whirlipede as well. But I'm going to leave Darumaka at the top because you can see his complete Pokemon form there. Whirlipede is doing his whirling and his peding. But he stays in the background because I can't really see his face. Even though he is a cool Pokemon. Love that bug type. It's pretty cool. Just like Charjabug and stuff like that. Other than that, he'll just stay there with nothing in our last pack for that Victini box. Now, if we can get that luck from that 6-pack of Black Bolt, which obviously, again, the Victini boxes only come with 4 and it's 2 and 2. So that meant that we had some other boxes there, obviously. 2 packs from each one, so it's going to definitely mix up there. But we can get that kind of luck. 6 hits basically from 6 packs, even though 2 Pokeballs ain't really going to do much here with Mega Evolution because they're not going to come up. 2 EXs and 2 illustration rares would be a nice little intro there for that, which our illustration rare is showing up. So our Spearow will be taking the throne away from our Ninjask. Obviously the bird Pokemon taken away from the bug Pokemon. But we'll just keep it going from there. I don't know if speed-wise those two, I'm pretty sure Ninjask would be able to beat it. He is the ninja Pokemon and speed is the game there. But it's still a Pokemon that is a bug and a bird. So birds eat bugs. Don't know how that would fare in the Pokemon world. I'm pretty sure he would go after Caterpies or Weedles more than anything. So don't think Ninjask would be one of his targets. But we got our continuation there with these guys. Just that illustration rare and an EX at this point, which Abomasnow, we've seen a lot of Abomasnow. Again, the one I've seen the less of is Latias, so more Latias. Be a nice little touch, but here with our last one, Mega Evolution has been kind of weak at this point here. Obviously, we're just starting off. It's only the second box. Still had 2 illustration rares. And whenever you compare it to Black and White, obviously, Black and White gonna have some pretty big stuff in comparison to what we could get here, which we're still missing more with what we're missing over there. But them's the breaks with our illustration rare and our EX. Now moving along with White Flare. Then here we could get our 2 missing illustration rares, which would be the best thing possible for us at this point. Even though there are still a lot of big cards here we could get. We're not going to keep up those possibilities As long as we can get the freaking illustrationers, I'm probably happy with that. Just Terrakion and Zoroark. Obviously, we need a lot of Pokeballs and Master Balls still. It's always the difficulty that with those types of sets, like in Prismatic, the Master Balls and the Pokeballs do make it a little harder to 100% it, but we're still doing the Master set nonetheless. But for the only 2 illustrationers to be missing, they are from here, so we'll see how that goes. Got nothing in that one, and not the Terrakion we need, but Terrakion nonetheless. We did a lot of White Flare and Black Bolt, so if you guys have been in the channel, you've probably seen them, but if not, you can go ahead and check those. I'll put one there in the description for y'all to check it out, see how it turns out, and we'll have a Dino take the spot. But let me know if you go ahead and see those, what kinds of stuff we got in them. We got a lot of them, so hopefully you guys can check them out. But we're gonna keep going now here with our last 2 packs. Got our Dino or Dino, however you want to pronounce it, to show there with our White Flare. Now here, those energies keep me on my toes with the Pokeball there. Not our Zoroark. Again, we're going to see those holos, but we're not going to be getting those illustration rares of Zoroark and Terrakion at this point. So here's our code and our last full go through, which is just the top and then straight to the back. Nothing there as well. It's just a reverse and Emboar to stop there. So obviously with Mega Evolution, it's going to be a little down in the dumps in comparison to Black and White. They are different sets in that sense, obviously, and the Master sets will probably be a little easier because, again, another Mega Latios, after saying that's the least one to come out, we got a second one. This one obviously doesn't have Master Balls, all it doesn't have Pokeballs, so it'll probably be easier to finish, even though what we're missing here are the big cards comparison with, oh, a Night Stretcher full art. So I will go ahead and sleeve this one up, and I will switch out a Spearow because, again, here the items, full art items, start to look a little nicer in that sense, and they do, at least I think they seem a little more worthy to be put on the throne. And obviously, if we don't get anything else like an illustration to show up here with the Mega Evolutions, changing up the throne is still a nice little thing to do. Keep it going with that and see if we can change it more and more as we go. If not, the items just keep up taking those spots. Because again, there's stadiums, there's air balloons, there's rare candies, but there's the buddy buddies. So the items can also take up those spots, in my opinion. So we're gonna keep going there and see if another one comes out with Helioptile, which I'm not gonna put on the throne. This guy is another one of those derpy guys that, yes, derp Pokemon are nice and all, but that one just looks weird as hell to me, in my opinion. Even though he is based on that weird bearded lizard thingy. It looks cool, but we're just gonna keep going. Wow! Oh, hell yeah! Yes. Got the Mega Kangaskhan. We already have it, but still a Mega nonetheless. Our alt nonetheless. Sorry there, but beautiful card. Mega Kangaskhan right there for us. First alt of the video. First alt that we're putting here today with our Mega Evolutions. And our last pack of that bundle. Again, sometimes bundles come loaded. Because again, that's a EX, full art item, and an alt. Let's see if we finish with something else here. And if not, with another EX of our Mega Emo. Our Mega Absol is going to go straight to the back. So a 4-hit bundle. One of them being an alt, one of them being a full art item. Can't really complain about that hit rate there. Okay, now let's go move along to Black Bolt. Now that we have our alt here on this side of the Mega Evolutions, let's see if we can get one to show up for Black Bolt or White Flare, which obviously I'll be happy to see that, any of those. But if not, we're just going to try and keep going for the stuff we need. With our Pokeball there, with our Victini showing in the background, but our Victini is something that we already get from the box. It is the one with the Master Ball or the Pokeball, so I'm just going to go straight to the pile there. Nothing really effective in that sense. Obviously, we want to see the alt here. Anything bigger in that sense would be great. compared to our Mega Kangaskhan, which price on the screen, I don't think right now. I think it went down in price. Not really 100% sure, but it's a card that obviously when the new sets come out, they're always bigger price at the start, and then they slowly start to go down. But it's a nice card, pretty cute, and love the colors and stuff in the background. So it's a very nice addition to a collection. Be a cool card to have nonetheless. A graded one, even more. But still, Pokeball. Then we have both Pokeballs there with Dweeble and Crustle. That does happen, obviously. Even though sometimes it's really hard to get cards that show up in the sense that you need them, or if you're looking for something specifically, it's a lot harder for it to show up. But all these freaking shiny energies are making me think of stuff. But sometimes in the end you don't get anything either, because we haven't really gotten anything from this one. Just one more pack, and that's 3 Pokeballs, which obviously from the illustration set you want to see illustration rares, but 3 Pokeballs here in these 6 packs. Even though they are mixed up, it's not like they're all 6 packs from the same box, with just the freaking extra deal to finish that off. So I'll keep going with the Mega Evolutions now. Now we have 1 alt. Let's keep going with these guys. See more illustration rares, more alts, maybe a hyper rare as well. Can't be upset about that. So starting with, again, freaking Mega Latias. Now that I've said that, now that I said it, it's shutting me up. That usually does happen in that point. I'm talking about something happens. I mentioned Mega Latias is the one we've seen the least of. And now 3 Mega Latias have shown up here. Got our Snover, which obviously would be thrown if it wasn't for that Mega's Kangaskhan. But still, nice card there with the Mega Snover. With the regular Snover, I like seeing the card because it feels like all of them are there with the footsteps. Even though you obviously can't see the snow, the Obama Snow or the Mega Obama Snow in the picture. Still, with the footsteps, kind of is that sense. But that's what I mean when I say I speak it into existence. Now that we've said no Mega Latiases, all we're getting are Mega Latiases. So last 2 packs here for this bundle. Getting pretty good with the bundles. Not horrible in that sense. Our best bundle obviously was number 3. That one was pretty loaded with a Mega Kangaskhan here as well. But it was loaded because it had an illustration rare, it had a full art, and it had an alt. The other ones have been pretty much EX full art or EX illustration rare. So our last one here for box number 4, we're finishing with a full art. So Mega Lucario, very nice to see as well. But again, what we're missing is this bad boy, not this one, but still good to get. So keeping up with White Flare. Here, our last chance with White Flare. No other chance here. We're missing our 2 illustration rares, so, and anything else honestly would be nice to see. Now here with what we have, there's nothing really big left in that sense. We got our Pokeball there of Garbodor, but what we're wanting here is what we're not going to get, because that usually happens, even though hopefully talking about it we'll see it. But other than that, can't really be expecting much with a Deerling, a cute Deerling, our Pokeball, missing our EX or full art, but Deerling will be taking the throne away from our Dino. These guys, cute card, and you can see the Sawsbuck in the background and another Deerling there as well. So we'll put the Dino down and our Deerling there, which Deerling I think changes during the seasons, and so does Sawsbuck, because I've seen them with different trees or different colors before. So we'll see how this goes here. But another card to take the throne, not one of the ones we're missing. So would be better to see one of the ones we're missing than one of the ones we ain't, because we have that Deerling obviously. We're just missing again Terrakion and Zoroark for the illustrations to be done, and that way we just focus on Pokeballs and Master Balls, which doesn't really do much here in that sense, because again, those are the hardest, because even though you're going after the Master set, people don't really keep their Pokeballs or their Master Balls if they don't need them, so makes it a little harder to get the full collection. But last pack for White Flare. And the last of the 6, which just Keldeo and Deerling here for White Flare. See if we can get one little extra thing for representation, which difficultly with Roggenrola. Roggenrola. I like Roggenrola, so I'll take down Deerling for Roggenrola. Love seeing again. Here you can tell they all have different personalities, at least here with this one that's dropped. This one like react to it, and that one just being in the background. But another illustration rare to finish White Flare. So now we can expect here, even though we're not done with black and white, but we were hoping for some of the missing cards, obviously. But now our Mega Evolutions still have 2 rounds to show up as well. Hopefully they give us a nice little interesting thing. Obviously, the Mega Kangaskhan is already something that makes the video, with our Mega Lucario too as well, which is, again, full arts. Usually people don't care about, but again, here with the Mega Evolutions, those guys are some of the bigger ones. I'm pretty sure the Mega Lucario is one of the, I think it is the top full art. So Venusaur and Latios and Gardevoir are also the top of the others full arts that are there for these full art of Mega Evolutions. Even though all the Mega Evolutions are in full art this time around. I don't know if that's how it's going to keep going for this entire set, or if it'll change up as we go. But it's a nice little addition, and I think they look pretty cool with our Mega Latios full art. Just gonna go. Speaking of Mega Latios, that's true. Even though it's a full art, it's still Mega Latios after saying so many times. Why can't it be the freaking alt now? Let's see the alt Mega Latios. 3EX is a full art. Now we need the alt. So if we get the alt, it's gonna shut me up quite pretty, and I'll be happy to do that. But again, Mega Latios full art there. One of the top ones as well. And our last pack here before we go to our last round for Black Bolt and Mega Evolutions. Let's see how these 3 fare with Boss's Orders. Another derpy ass Halo tile. And there we go. Last one, 3 hits, not bad. And to finish now with Black Bolt, our last round of the video for both of these. See how these guys finish off. Again, Mega Evolutions has been bringing it in that sense. But again, Black Bolt White Flare with its illustration rares ain't really going behind. Obviously they're behind because nothing like that has been shown for black and white, but can't really say we haven't gotten anything. And we did get a lot of illustration rares, just not the ones we needed from White Flare. Now let's see if Black Bolt can have any show here with its Pokeball right there. Nothing super big. Again, here with Black Bolt and White Flare, we are missing a lot of Pokeballs, Master Balls. Maybe where I'm passing through stuff and we are missing it, but I'm not even paying attention to it. But it's not like I have them memorized as well. We got our Master Ball Ranunculus. So a Master Ball there. This one, even though I'm not going to take down our Roggenrola for that, but still a Master Ball nonetheless. Nice one to get. Master Ball is always, as you can tell, really hard for that one to be our first one to show up. So good to have a Master Ball show up nonetheless. Got our Snivy. Oh, Bravari. I don't think we've pulled this one yet, but on the video. But still, very nice looking card. Kind of feels like the colors are a little less saturated or less colorful than they would be, but very pretty card. I like that. And we'll just keep going, see how this one shows up. With our last 2 packs of Black Bolts, seeing something new that I haven't seen. We haven't pulled that, at least not here on the channel. With our Electric. And in our last pack magic, hopefully. Google was showing me that the freaking Seismitoad is above the Zekrom alt. By $1, but still it's above it, so goes to show you now the artists of the cards are changing the game. Which, again, that guy is the one that did make the Giratina at the start, the Magikarp. So now it's continuing here in black and white. But again, a lot of people have started collecting specific artist cards, so that's also changing something like that. If you look at Solosis which again, Solosis was just a whatever card, but there's an artist of the Bubble Mew, so now people are looking for that to be the hit there. But usually, before, it wasn't really anything. I think it wasn't even a few bucks, but now at this point, it's like 60 something bucks. So goes to show you the artist is changing the game. So got our mega camera up there, and we're missing 4 packs now to finish here with Megaevolution. Pretty happy with what we've gotten so far. Our Latias shut me up. Hopefully we get one more Latias, but in our alt form, so we can see the final form of Latias. But Kangaskhan, nice little alt to have there shown throughout, and it wasn't at the beginning, so something did change up there at least. Got our Pokemon Center lady, is no longer Nurse Joy, is just the lady of the Pokemon Center. Even though they're still kind of keeping it a little Nurse Joy-y, but it's just changing up now. I'm pretty sure in future games it'll change up in the sense that they again change the details or something like that. Keep the hair pink, but the rest will be moving on and changed up. And in our last pack, let's see. Our last chance. Now I've gotten to the point where I do want to see the Mega Latias, but if anything shows up with our freaking Mega Emo has to show up at the end. Okay, for Black and White, we ended up getting 12 Pokeballs, but these are our other hits. 5 EXs, 1 Master Ball, and then all these illustrationers. We got 7 in total. Dino, Roggenrola, Darumaka, Lillipup, Whirlipede, Deerling, and honestly, I think this one's my favorite, our Bravari. And then with the Mega Evolutions, a lot of EXs, and our Latias ended up showing up triple right there after saying she doesn't show up at all. Our Night Stretcher, Mega Latias Full Arts, and our Mega Lucario. Got some good illustrationers, not these guys, but Ninjas, Countstone, Snover, and Spearow. And obviously the biggest one to take it and to take the crown for this one, we got our Mega Kangaskhan gold crown for that one. But our biggest hit of the video, and a nice, beautiful card right there. But that's been the video, guys. I've been Georgiasaur. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, a subscribe. Thanks for joining the channel, and go ahead and share it as well so we can have more people joining the community, seeing the kinds of hits that we're getting. But that's been it. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.